not a lot of air, your tire was deflated, and your valve stem here is crooked. Don't just fill it up if you notice that. Just spin your tire on the outside and then get that so it's straight, so that when you fill it up, your valve stem is straight. Otherwise, you're gonna get a punctured tire. Okay, YouTubers, we have a little flashy, huffy bike here. My daughter likes this type of thing. So it did have a flat tire, so first thing we did is we filled up, we got the tire off, flipped the tire bike upside down, and we got this tire off. So then we filled it up to see where the leak was, and there were some scuff marks right here, and then there's also a little hole. We have this hooked up with the pump, and with the tire inflated. Yep, and so those other little marks were just scuff marks around here, and that is, right there is our mark. So we're gonna mark that with a pen. So then what we've done is we found our hole here, and then we just make a line going across both directions, and we want it to be where the center of that is where our hole is. And then next thing what we want to do is we want to relieve some of the pressure out of this. So we're just going to squeeze the tube and then push that little Schrader valve down. So now we have our little plus. We're just going to take our little scraper and we are going to go around that. If you have any seam lines here, you do want to scrape those flush, otherwise that's going to be an access point for air to get in. We just make sure we get all the loose rubber off. Next we're going to take our rubber cement. We're going to spread this around. Now, what you're going to end up having is an issue. Take some Vaseline and run it around this seam of this rubber cement, and then that way, when you come back to this in a year or two, it won't be dried out, and you'll still also be able to remove that cap fairly easily. Pro tip. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for a minute or two. We can spread it around. One of the issues is people put these patches on too quickly, so we want to wait about 60 seconds so that that rubber cement has a little bit of time to get tacky. We're going to peel off the backing of this, and then we're just going to cover our hole. And then we're just going to take, you can either take a, this is coming right off. You can either take a tire, a rubber tire tool, or in this situation I'm just using a metal spoon, and we're just applying this.
Want me to stop it?
Sure. Okay, so one of the main issues what you're going to want to be careful with is you do want to make sure that you're getting enough glue all the way around, so that you have it spread out all the way around where your tire patch is going to be. Otherwise you're going to have your ends peeling up. So I did have a little issue, as you can see right here, with this end wanting to fold up. So make sure you're getting enough glue all the way around. But it should have been adhered before there. Okay, so we hopefully have that. That's called vulcanizing the rubber. And so we're listening for any leaks. I think we got that. So we're just gonna tube this back up. We put that tire on, then we put the tube on, got the other side. We do want to make sure again that that valve stem is straight. That might have been the reason why it actually popped. And that's actually one of the common reasons. And as you can see right here, we haven't filled this one up again, but you can see this valve stem. If we do fill this, you can see it's crooked. It is not coming straight out. So there's a good chance this tire will pop. So we do have to fix this before we fill that up with air. Most likely that's the reason why this one did pop. So now we're gonna fill this back. Okay, and then another thing while you're filling this, make sure that valve stem is coming straight. You may start it. Then fill the tire to 40 to 60 pounds of pressure. Hopefully this helps, and as always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.